Welcome back to WaterparkRanger's Let's Play Wind Waker. Last episode we finally made it through the Savage Labyrinth, and so we were able to get our Triforce chart that we obtained there, translated with Tingle. And as you remember, we also got our 19th heart, meaning that there are only 4 more pieces of heart to obtain. And I think only 2 more Triforce charts. So we're going to be on our way to the next couple of quests this episode, but first, we are going to head to a quadrant east of Tingle Island here, simply because there are things to pull up with our grappling hook along the way from the treasure charts that we've encountered on our journey. So I'll just cut ahead to us getting to the next island east of here. Well, the island is Northern Triangle Isle. You might remember this as the area where we placed Din's Pearl, and also got the Bout of Gales from Cyclos. A long time ago. Wow, that was a long time ago, bringing back fabulous memories. So if I remember correctly, I think this is just a silver rupee that you get from here. Oh! Oh, an octo chart. Actually, the octo chart will help us find all the big octos that we haven't encountered yet. However, the thing about that is I think we might... No, there are a couple more. Alright, we do actually have a few more big octos to fight before this Let's Play is done, because I do intend to fight them all. That's part of the 100% deal, besides not doing the Nintendo Gallery, which I confirmed I'm not going to do. Simply put, it's not fun after the first time you do it. Now we're going to be heading northeast of here to the next island. Alright, I've cut ahead again to the new quadrant. This is a quadrant that we visited once. We've actually sailed through it. However, we never got it charted, and there was actually a good... Whoa, Gyorg? A Gyorg followed me all the way here. If I'm not mistaken, this is the same one that's been tracking me ever since Tingle Island. That one is really persistent. Like, there's no way to get away from it unless you use a Bout of Gales. But yes, we've been in this quadrant before. Though there was a good reason we didn't get it charted. Oh, piece of heart! Awesome, awesome. Whoa, I forgot that's what you got as the treasure here. I thought it was just 200 rupees. 3 more to go. Awesome. Alright, I cut ahead a little bit because I actually had trouble finding fishermen, ironically. Right, as I was going to say before, I kind of got lost looking for the sky. It sounds like I said the sky when I meant to say this guy. But anyway, the reason we couldn't get this place charted is because we passed through it after the very first time we left Windfall Island, and it was on our way to Dragon Roost Island. We got a piece of heart from the cave here. However, the reason that we weren't able to get it charted was because the King of Red Lions hadn't introduced us to fishermen yet. We were introduced to him after the Dragon Roost Cavern dungeon, so that's why we weren't able to feed him at that time. But that doesn't matter. Now we have the island on our chart, and the salvage from the water around it has been plundered. So all that's left to do is pay a visit once again to the underground portion. Whoa! Was that what I thought it was? I'm pretty sure that was like one of the cannon boats shot at us, but we were protected by that giant dome that I still don't understand how the thing is there. Okay, what am I missing? Yes, there is something up here that you can't get unless you have the grappling hook, actually. Oh, really? You're gonna follow us? Choo-choos aren't allowed to jump. That's one incredible choo-choo. Incredible jumping choo-choo. Anyway, up here, there are some grappling hook poles lodged right in the wall of the cave. It's really strange that they have this here of all things and right here. But climb up here and there's a little extra something that you can get. Also, interesting to note, the stones and weird rock formations around here, as well as the blue coloring, if you've ever played the first Kingdom Hearts and actually got to the end, the last level, you know what I mean. This looks just like that place. Only, of course, instead of having the haunting chorus, we have the super ambient soundtrack. I don't mind. There's something really nice about, like, the random cave music of the game. Ooh, a red rupee. Nice. Of course, rupees are no longer really a concern to us. We only need to pay for 2 more charts, I think. Yeah, just 2 more. Yeah, we landed on a choo-choo. That was really bad timing. Then again, I guess they kind of helped break the fall. I mean, they are made of jelly. That's one thing that I don't understand. I was looking at this one Let's Play, and someone got a piece of choo-choo jelly, and yes, we can just throw the rocks now instead of blowing them up because of our insane strength. But yeah, I was watching this Let's Play, and the description for choo-choo jelly is that it's a gelatinous source that comes from deep within choo-choos. How can it come from deep within them if choo-choos are literally made of this stuff? You can just get it off the surface, eat them off, like go after a choo-choo with a spoon. Basically, it's like an e-hal. You can fight them basically like eating any dessert. They're like a shuggoth. Yeah, but enough of that. As you can see, hidden in here are green choo-choos, besides the normal red. I remember Doc Bandom, the guy who makes the choo-choo potions for you, says something like he's never seen this colored potion before at Popper Isle, which is really stupid because you can get red, green, and blue choo-choo jelly here if you know where to look. We got the blue choo-choo jelly first time we arrived here. It was actually the first blue chew we ever went after. Yeah, that's fun to say. Blue chew! Wow, lots of green choo-choos in this room. Hey, this is a nice thing. I like when they're generous with enemies, because, like, it doesn't really slow down the game that often. Like, there was no slowdown there, but there were just more enemies than usual. It was a little bit more entertaining. Like, how many choo-choos are that? Like, 8? Very practical amount. They're fun to fight, too. I love all the sounds they make. I'm sure plenty of people have noted that the Majora's Mask choo-choos are just not nearly as cute. Well, that was when they first appeared, and they looked freaky. They had teeth, and they were weird. And they constantly respawned, too, so you never really felt safe around their area, even though they were incredibly easy enemies to kill. Although I remember, since you were usually in Goron form when you were around them, because they were guarding those patches of grass that you would roll through to get items, you wouldn't be able to fight them as Goron Link, because they would actually rebound your punches. Oh, are you kidding me? The cannon boats are becoming such good shots these days. Like, seriously, I think they improved without Ganon. It's like he was messing them up the whole time. Oh man. Come on, we got a hookshot successfully. Yeah, there's another cave here on this island, actually, that I'm trying to get to. Popper Island is special in that it actually has 2 caves. And I'm not just talking about a cave within a cave like you saw at Ice Ring Isle. And yeah, I've decided to switch. Oh, come on. No, 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 that bomb cannot possibly... Oh, okay. I was really worried there for a second. But you noticed that I was having no luck from that platform. So we're just going to have to try from over here. That's much better. Yeah, the hookshot really doesn't have good range in this game. Like, the range of the hookshot, or whatever your hooking item is, varies a lot from Zelda game to Zelda game. So on this small island here, which is like, it has that weird tree on it that looks kind of like a cactar, there's another cave, and down in here we have 3 giant hungry gaping mouths, and you'll see what waits inside them. Right now! You thought I was going to say next episode, didn't you? Well, regardless, this is no time for jokes. First off, the only thing that happens is yellow wizrobes are going to come out of there. First, this is round 1. Only 1 yellow wizrobe will appear. Of course, you want to defeat it before it can summon enemies. Round 2, 2 yellow wizrobes, so 1 in each mouth. Gotta keep shooting them to make sure that they can't spawn the enemies, because when they do, the enemies in here are really annoying, if I remember correctly. Round 3, 3 yellow wizrobes. Good luck not getting them to summon enemies. Oh, looks like our luck ran out. Well, there goes 1, at least. Oh, see, already a Bokoblin and a Moblin, like, right off the bat. And if we had just let them do that earlier, imagine how much of a world of pain we'd be in right now. And I mistimed my spin. I remember that if you time your spin right, you can dissipate their fireballs. And this Moblin is running around like such an idiot. This is like the dumbest Moblin I've ever seen. He's done nothing but run around like an idiot since he appeared. He's like E.T. and E.T. for GBA. Like, let's see. I can either punch the enemy, kick the enemy, or running them like a complete idiot. Is that all of them? I think I killed the... Oh, right. The reason that the treasure chest isn't spawning... Oh, crap. You're not dead? How did I not hear you? Weird. Okay. Well, you die. I think there's only 1 left. It's just that 1 more. Where are you? Okay. Alright, that's a dead wizrobe. Now, the reason that the treasure chest isn't spawning is because we do, in fact, have to kill each of the morphs. Of course, that's really stupid and annoying. Also, I'm starting to notice that it seems like every time I take a step, morphs take a step too. If that doesn't make you paranoid, I don't know what does. They're watching you, with their 1 eye that is also their body. This is not normally what you think of when you think of a Cyclops. And that ought to do it. That ought to do it. Yep. Spawn any moment. Okay, I was worried for a second there. I'm like, don't tell me a morph landed up in one of those mouths. I'd be like, oh, hell no. Because then we'd have to do this challenge again. Not that it would be the worst, but... Anyway, the reward you get is actually pretty amazing. 200 rupees, just for that. Although, admittedly, this is a really difficult fight if you don't know what you're doing and you don't snipe them as soon as they appear. So we're going to continue with our adventures, obviously, next episode.